Welcome guys. In this video I have some excellent problem to solve from moment. If you studied forces of particle, moment is one of the part. So I have some questions from that. I'm going to solve it. So the first question is, it's a horizontal line and it's 2 meter distance and the force acting from the top. Oh, we couldn't, okay, let me see what the force is. So 100 Newton is acting from the top. 100 Newton force is acting from the top. So I'll show you how to find the moment for this one. So in order to find this one, first of all, this is we have to make like we have to find out which direction it's acting on. So if you stay on top of this, if you see this uh, this this item from C direction, like from the top, if you see this one, which side it will act? It's turning into clockwise, right? So therefore the answer should be negative. If it's clockwise, it's negative. Clockwise is negative, and if it's anti-clockwise, it should be positive. So first we know already this is going to be a negative number, and to find the moment, we have to simply multiply the distance by the force, and it's since it's acting on clockwise, we have to put the negative in front of it and multiply the 100. So the total moment is going to be negative 200 Newton meter clockwise. You can write it minus 202 Newton meter, or you can write 200 Newton meter, and you can draw the sign that is clockwise. So that is our final answer. Let's go to the second question. Second question is something like this. So in this case, this we already know by the sign of this arrow. If you see this one from top, it's going to be clockwise. And since it has two distance, if you see this is 2 meter and this is 0.75, and this force is acting horizontally. So therefore, I can't take say something 2 meter, take anything from 2 meter, because if it's acting horizontally, the sine theta is going to be 90 degree, like sine theta is going to be 0. So when sine theta is 0, the whole value will be 0. Therefore we can't take this part, we can't take this the horizontal part, and I can calculate this one, the vertical one is 0.7 meter distance, and the force is acting on 50 Newton. If you imagine from the top side, it's acting clockwise. So therefore, the answer should be negative. So moment is gonna be negative 0.75 times 50. Negative 0.75, I can write it as 3 over 4 times 50. It's gonna be 100 and negative 150 over 4, which is gonna give me 37.5, negative 37.5 Newton meter, 37.5 Newton meter clockwise, or I can write 37.5 and I can put the arrow clockwise. So this is our final answer. And the third question, so final answer 37 clockwise. And the next question is same like this. This is 3 feet distance, and 60 lb is acting on it. So since this is acting straightly to the horizontal line, we can't take anything horizontally, because if we take, it's going to be 0. So I can calculate the vertical distance by using this one. This is already given. They have already given, it's 1 sine 45 degree feet is the vertical distance, and the 60 lb is acting on that. It's acting counterclockwise, because if you imagine from the top side, this is going to be turning around and going counterclockwise against the clock side. So therefore we have to simply to calculate the moment, mo is going to be equal to what? Mo is going to be equal to positive, we don't have to put any negative sign here, 1 sine 45 degree times 60 lb 60 lb, and whatever the answer you like, let's say sine 45 is what, 1 over root 2, 1 over root 2 times 60 lb is going to be 60 over root 2, 60 over root 2 newton meter, and it's counterclockwise. You can just put it counterclockwise, or you can just leave it as it is, because if it's positive it's already counterclockwise. So therefore we found the answer for this question, so it's right. And the next one, okay, that's all we have for today. And yeah, that's all we have for today. Oh, we have one more question here. It's okay, the distance is 40 feet and 2 cos 30, 4 feet plus 2 cos 30. So for this one, for this kind of thing, it has a vertical moment and a horizontal moment, because it can act both way, right? So let's calculate the vertical one first. So vertical is gonna be mo. So the vertical is gonna be this one alone, 2 feet sine 30. It's acting clockwise, therefore it should be negative. 2 feet, 2 sine 30, 2 sine 30, that is our distance, vertical distance, times 40 lb, 40 lb plus and this horizontal distance is gonna be 2 feet, like 4 feet plus 2 cos 30, and that's gonna be negative 2. So therefore I have to put the negative sign here, negative sign in front of it. Okay, let's put negative here, and negative all together 4 plus 2 cos 30 times 40. So this is our vertical moment. So if we calculate all together, minus 2 sine 30 is going to be half, minus 2 times half times 40 lb, plus 2 cos 30, is root 3 by 2, so 4 plus 2 root 3 by 2, 2 cancel, root 3, and times all together times 40. So it's gonna be minus 40 plus 4 times 40 is gonna be 106, 160 plus 40 root 3, and all of them are, we don't forget guys, everything is minus, so this should be minus, and this should be minus. Therefore the answer is going to be minus 200 minus 40 root 3. So and the problem is since this one acting vertically, if I take the vertical direction, For example, I told you vertical direction is 2 feet sine 30, right? So 2 feet sine 30 vertical direction, and if it's acting on vertically already, this direction is completely 0. 0, so this is cancelled, forget about the 40. Therefore, the answer should be 160 plus 2 cos 30 is the final answer. And it should be which side? Clockwise, so it should be negatives. So 160 plus 160 plus 40 root 3, and everything should be minus. So this is our answer for the last one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you later.